project. And so when just started recording, my video just cut the first half of my sentence off probably. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Basically, I worked on something on a video a long time ago, not that long ago, maybe about a year ago, and I thought, oh, that'll be it. That's working forever. But unfortunately, it's something we have to revisit because some things don't always. Oops, what was that? Some things don't always last as the way you think they probably would. And here's a clue. I was going to do this ages ago, but I didn't start it because I lost one piece of it. And I finally found that missing piece. Maybe you know what this is from. If not, you'll find out immediately. This is a cow timer. The cow timer I used to do a video on some time ago. For some reason it's covered in chili flakes. I've got no idea why. It did have a few months of service as a kitchen timer, but as you can see, something happened to it, I don't know what, and it's got completely, mullered. Plastic does not like destruction, probably. Luckily we have a screwdriver, and we're going to see if we can fix this thing. So I'm going to take the, what is it? Is it glued in? Of course it is, glued in hairspring. We're just going to disassemble this and see if we can change anything. Don't know what that was. That made that clacking noise. Remember, this thing took ages to line up, but oh well, here we are again. Here I go again on my own, repairing the only cow timer I've ever worked on. This might explode. I don't think so, because everything's so misaligned already. But yeah, this is like cracked plastic. This is you don't get this with the brass movement unless you've done something really wrong. The plates don't usually just disintegrate. Right, okay. Well, that's part of it. I remember in the video we did have to repair the plates. Try not to just get the hairspring all over the place. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. It seems like all the parts are intact, but because the hairspring's exploded on itself, somehow the hairspring power did not break the plates. It was just something else. Maybe it got dropped. Got a headache. It's weird. Maybe I inhaled some chili powder. Why is this completely gone now? To be honest, this can probably just be glued back together again. Oops. I have some super glue. Yeah, I think this can probably just be glued. Well, we'll have to find out. I have some super glue, as I just said. Why'd I say it again? Oh no, the glue's actually still wet. I thought it would be so dry I'd have to squeeze it out. Might be a bit much glue on there. Okay, I'm squeezing it with my fingers. Might be the kind of glue that I need moisture to dry, but not going to get it wet right now. Hopefully it's going to dry If only they made it out of a more durable plastic, but I guess it doesn't really matter because it's probably gone well surpassed its lifespan, predicted lifespan as a timer. I don't know how old it is. Maybe 30 years, maybe not even that many, maybe 20 years. No, probably more like 30. I've glued my finger to it. Wow. Of course, that's what happens with super glue. You always glue your finger to it instead. Luckily no blood came out of me. Probably will later. So that's that. Now the other bit. Again, we've just missed the pivot holes. However, there's going to be the thickness of the old layer of glue on there, so it might not line up as well as it used to. And I'll probably just use up the last of that tube. Oh, no, there it goes. Probably the worst glue applicator in the world. Maybe the second worst. If you think you're worse than me. I'm not going to take that away from you. I suppose I should think of something to say whilst this is setting. I don't know what though. Oh yeah, I've got another alarm clock to work on. That could be a video. Or 2 or 3. It's an interesting one. It's from another country. A country which I've not had a clock from before. So I'm trying to make my collection more interesting by having a more diverse thing. Because a lot of it is purely loads and loads of Smith's alarms and Westclock 66s. Oh wow. Because that's what I'm interested in. And I wanted to get all the different variants and stuff. Oh yeah, I think someone also commented on a video saying where I can't find the video about the Westclock's movement variations or something. That video doesn't exist. I haven't made it yet. I wanted to ages ago, and I probably still could because I haven't. Well, I sold one 66 since then, but it was a 64 one, and I think I already featured it in the video anyway. I suppose this I'll have to do. It'd be interesting if it wasn't quite perfect, because then it'll be like, oh, you're a bit higgledy-piggledy. So that's that. I should put the lid back on the glue. Because of course it will break again. I know we don't want to have to use dry glue. I think that glue's already pretty much set anyway. What do these bits do? Is this a clutch? Yeah, it is. Plastic pinion's a bit worn out. I probably didn't notice that the first time. But I'm now a wiser person. I presume it just goes back together like usual. Buzz, buzz. Yeah. This is even in the... Oh yeah, it is. So if this video is kind of boring, or like deadpan or something, because it definitely feels it. I don't have the energy I sometimes do, but I think just having a video back on the channel in a while takes away the guilt of saying, oh yeah, I haven't made a video in ages, if you know what I mean. Which way up do these go? It's interesting that all the pivots are already there. Makes it easier to assemble, but it means there's more friction. Because instead of just the ends of the thing that are rubbing against a plate, you have the whole middle of the shaft that's rubbing up against the wheel. So it's fine if you're making wheels out of nylon or something like this. But with the metal movement, it's probably not going to be such an effective thing. Oh wow, look, we have a thing. My light. There we go. Lighting, if you know this channel, you'd probably know that lighting is a constant issue for me. Could put the mainspring in first, I guess. So this was the up. Or was it? I think it was, because I remember this pivot from the... Oh no, they both have metal in the middle. Which is the middle pivot? Wouldn't you like to know it? I suppose I should have looked at it before I took it apart, but... Oh well. That's me. We do have... Oh, this is a thick one. The hammer. Luckily I know it's the hammer because it just fell out of the hammer. Okay, I think we're getting places now. So if that goes on like that, which it obviously does, that means this goes on... Oh great, it's in the middle. How helpful. Well, we know it goes on that way anyway, so it goes on the bottom, so it goes that way up. Just solving problems here, don't mind me. I love how everything's just falling out. So brilliant. Is that correct? Yeah, it seems to be. Couldn't go anywhere else. Some things just look wrong, and they probably are, but there's no other way for them to go. Okay, that's good. We need to take it off again now. Middle. The pivot in the middle. Hey diddle diddle. Oh wow, look at that. This seems to be right. Somehow. If I had my tweezers near me, it might be easier. But, as you may have guessed from the fact I said that in the first place, I do not have my tweezers with me. And therefore it may not be as easy as I thought. Probably goes that way up. So great, we have to take it all out again. Oh, we can just do that. The benefit of dismantling things. This is so annoying. Put it in first. I think it's working now. Well, it will be when it works. It will be in a trilby. What a brilliant design this is. Probably in the top 100 movement designs. for timers. I should design my own timer design. Probably worse than this. But at least I can say, oh, look what I've done. My contribution to the world of mechanical timekeeping is a timer that is so unbearably impossible to assemble that it's just notorious in that way. Sounds like an achievement. In all honesty, if I had the equipment, I would make my own movements. Mass-produced ones, not like fancy pants stuff. None of those skeleton clocks or anything. I mean, mass-produced alarms for the people. Bring the industry back. And no one will buy them anyway, but, you know. Maybe some people will. I probably would. I'll be my own market. Maybe if I get 1 billion subscribers, I'd get the ad revenue that would allow me to do that. But I think we're probably a few hundred off that. Oh no. What have I done to deserve this misalignment right now? I'm gonna get my tweezers. Oh yeah, it's coming together. This is what the Beatles would have wanted. Oh, it is actually working. What the hell? So let's screw it together. How long will this last before it breaks again? Probably a minute. But at least I remembered how to reassemble things. And most importantly, this YouTube channel is back on the thing. What episode are we on? 3, 4, 8 or something? That was a guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Probably right. Gizmo's right. Just kidding. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. I remember how fun this was. The old alignment of the thing. So I think it's either the alarm is on, the alarm is off, blah blah blah. Hasselhoff. Where does this go? Oh yeah. It looks like it goes this way up, purely because it does. Don't know why, but maybe it does. That's just a stop works, isn't it? It's a stop works, isn't it? And that's the wrong way up. Let's put it at a random position, see how it works, then we can move it afterwards. Because it's so fun to just do trial and error. Right. Oops. Right, look how flompy that is. That is going to break in a millisecond. At least the center pivot's intact. Right, so this will be a miracle if this actually runs, wouldn't it? I mean, look at the state of this thing. You couldn't expect this to work. However, because I'm amazing... Oh. It would help if I didn't do that. Right. This is all floppy. Probably because I need to put some actual, like, force inside the movement. But I also need to wind it up. So if I'm winding it that way, oh, that's not going to work any bit of there. Dum dee dee dum dee daddly dum dee dum dee dee dum dee dum. Which way does it go? Am I winding it up or letting it go? ASMR for you. Why is this not turning? Oh yeah. So I think I just need to turn that thing a bit. Oops. Come on, you're a hexagon, you can turn. I'm a hexagon. I'm a human hexagon, that's what I am. So, what exactly is going on right now? So basically, winding it up moves the white thing. So maybe this works. Okay. Right, let's try that. Hopefully the act of putting that on does not break anything. Okay. Winding it up. Part 1. The wind up. Now it's wound up a bit. I think we could use a bit more thingy, so let's put it down there and wind up again. We can get more force in the movement. Unless I'm being wrong. In one of my wrong moments. A moment of wrongness. Maybe it'll be even better than the first time. So now we should have 360 degrees of running. Or whatever. Maybe 350. Well, look at that, everyone. How long will it last? Depends how long it takes me to destroy it again. What does it say? ZL95202110.2. So that means something to someone. I'd like to know what it means, but I don't think there's much of a chance of me finding out. It's probably the model number or something. Oops. That looks like it's not in properly, but it is, because it wouldn't go any further. Well, it's working. Let's hope it keeps time. Let's put the bell on. And then we can sort of synchronize it. So theoretically this will run until it goes out. Wow, how fascinating. Unless I've put it on wrong. Which is highly possible. Also there's a wrong screw in there somewhere. I'll put a short screw where the long screw should go. How very typical of moi. Do my Duolingo. Which is the wrong screw? Take your guess. I'm going to guess it's this one. Oh, I was right as well. I just have that sixth sense. Sense of wrong. Sense of knowing which screw is incorrect. Right, this is running, it's quite loud. So let's see, hopefully when I turn this all the way to the left it will ring. Yeah, seems to be right. The clock should stop as well. Yeah, the clock has stopped. Great. It's still covered in chili powder, but I don't care. That's why I wipe it off with a cotton bud, because we don't want a chili cow. That's probably why it broke in the first place. Maybe the movement sneezed or something and it broke. Yeah, I'll clean it another time. I'll just put it in and see if it works. This thing's so dirty, what the hell. At least the movement's working. There's something admirable about it's such a filthy movement. Hang on, I'll clean it up in a sec. Well, I've cleaned it a bit. So yeah, these are from the Sectric. Put them over there. Let's put it in. Now this was in the 0 position. So put the cow on it. There's always fluff on me, what the hell? And we fluff the thing. So the cow, the red dot's at 0, like that. Wow. So that's in there. So when the red dot's at 0, the timer's at 0. So let's do a 1 minute timer. So that works. Let's see if we can get up to. Goes up to an hour. Loud ticking. The cow seems to be the rarer variant of these. I'll see a few online. There's chicken ones, I think rabbits or chicks or something like that. Chickens, cockerels. What other animals are there other than chickens? Sheep? Maybe a rabbit, I don't know. But I haven't seen the cow one before. So yeah, this is the cow variant. The elusive cow. And when the alarm goes off. And the clock's still running, but it will stop in a minute. Because the stopworks jams up the movement like that it's supposed to. Well, there we have it. That is the cow timer resurrection. I don't know anything about this thing still. I know it's a timer shaped like a cow. Well, the top of it's like a cow. You twist the cow. But I don't understand like the whole concept of a basket. It's like a wicker basket with an island in the middle and a cow just on there. It's like a lone cow. It's like the only cow in the world. Maybe it represents like, I don't know, isolation or something. Well, it's cool anyway. Oh yeah, and the passage of time. Imagine being forced to stand on your 4 legs on a tiny island in the middle of a basket, and as you rotate, you're aware of how long you have left to live. That would be quite. That should be like, I don't know, a thing. Well, thanks for watching the cow timer rebirth. I suppose I should check out the timekeeping, but maybe another time. It's probably fine. I can't adjust it anyway, there's no regulator on it. So there's not much I could do about it anyway. But I think from the last time I tried it, unless I've messed up the hairspring too bad, I think it'll be fine. I think also it'll be running better than the first time, because I don't think I charged up the springs with a bit of power like I did in this time. I think this time it's going to be running stronger than it used to, which is amazing. So maybe it was a good thing that it broke. I don't know how it broke. It looks like it fell on its head and just disintegrated inside. It's like you know, a car with a plastic engine. You can't tell it's just disintegrated until you try and start it, and it's like, hey, that's not right. Anyway, thanks. And be sure to subscribe, because if you subscribe, I'll tell you what that does. It means that my subscriber count goes up by 1. That's all it does, I think. Maybe you get more of my videos, I don't know. My videos aren't really something that people would really... Maybe people want to watch these when they come out, I don't know. They're more like a resource for people with trouble with their things, and they find them and they look me up and they say, oh, Smith's Alarm Repair or something, and then my videos will come up and be like, hey, I saw your video about repairing, thanks for help. That's the kind of the thing. But also, if you want to watch this as like a vlog of some random person who buys stuff and just repairs it and breaks it again, then yeah, by all means subscribe for that reason as well. But either way, you have a good reason to subscribe right now.